My name is Brian Sharples, and I am the CEO of HomeAway. We are based in Austin, Texas.
Tell me a little bit about HomeAway.
HomeAway is a company that's only about 3.5 years old. We started in 2005 with a, fairly large ambition to build the world's biggest, most complete, most efficient marketplace for vacation rentals. It's a pretty big challenge because the world has quite a few of them. There are probably 7 million vacation homes owned in the U.S., at least another 7 to 10 million owned just in Europe. Those are the two markets we're in today. Probably 3 to 4 million of those properties already being rented. And so we are trying to do our best to aggregate as many of those properties as we can online and bring as many consumers in front of those properties to help those owners make money with their homes.
What brings you to PhoCusWright?
Well, it's an interesting question. We've historically viewed ourselves a bit more as a kind of classified marketplace company because we don't book travel like a lot of the companies do here. We bring together buyers and sellers very much like eBay. But as our company has gotten bigger, we now have about 309,000 property listings, which makes our portfolio of properties about 15 times larger than anybody else in the world. We run about 20 million visits a month. That results in the booking of about 300,000 vacations a month. And so we found ourselves very quickly with our growth over the last 3 years a pretty big part of the travel industry. In fact, if you look at ComScore, our network now in terms of traffic makes us the 8th largest travel network of any kind in the world. And so we're now participating in this industry. We're starting to take on advertisers in the site, so there's certainly partners here. We want to understand more about the effects of the economy and what that's going to do to travel. And there's obviously a lot of people here that have more experience with that than we do. And so we're here to listen and learn and meet people and maybe do some deals too.
So you've really noticed this sort of shift from being kind of more traditionally kind of web-based business to being more hospitality-based, and experience has been a big theme here so far.
Yes.
Tell me about some of the things that you've been doing recently to sort of try and kind of deliver that online.
Yeah, the biggest challenge in the vacation rental market is that the product isn't standardized and it's not branded, and those millions of homes, every one of them is different and unique. And so we have to work very hard to help the consumers feel comfortable about making those purchase decisions. By definition, this is a product that is located somewhere else because someone's going there on vacation, so it's not where they are. They can't go see it. They can't look at it in a store before they buy it. And so the web turns out to be a wonderful mechanism where you have this ability to create all kinds of rich content, from photographs to rich information and descriptions to maps and locations, video, which will be up and coming on our sites. And everything we can do to bring to life that property for the consumer will make them feel more comfortable. Things like reviews have never been done in this industry. We were the first to launch reviews on our site. We were the first to launch guarantees against fraud. We now guarantee, even though we're not booking people directly in the properties, up to $5,000 per trip. So a lot of things we're trying to touch the experience any way we can. In the end, ultimately the experience is controlled by the homeowner, and so we can only take that so far. But we do make sure through a series of feedback and through our customer service group that if negative things do occur, that we will work with our customers to get them corrected pretty quickly. And as it turns out in our business, satisfaction is just extraordinarily high. People who have experienced vacation rentals absolutely love it.
And the challenging economic climate that we're facing right now,
Yes.
Do you see that as an opportunity for HomeAway?
I do, actually. HomeAway is doing great in these times, and it's really for two reasons. One, we continue to bring on tens of thousands of new homes every quarter. And one of the reasons for that is that a lot of these homeowners are suffering with these bad economic times, and what HomeAway offers is a way for them to earn revenue and make money from a very expensive asset that typically goes quite underutilized. So we're seeing a lot of growth on the property side. On the traveler side, vacation rentals are a fantastic value, especially for certain segments of the market. Families with lots of kids, any kind of group travel, event travel, couples traveling together. If you really look at the cost of a vacation rental versus the cost of getting multiple hotel rooms in almost any market we look at, it's a much better value. Now in Europe, the Europeans have known this for a very long time, and our European business is doing extraordinarily well right now, even though the economy is very bad out there, because people do know that they can save money using vacation rentals. In the U.S., we're just starting to get that word out to people, because historically we find that people in the U.S. have a perception that vacation rentals are more expensive, when in fact they actually aren't. And so part of our job as a company as we get bigger is to use our resources and our capital to help make people more aware of the category. There's never been a scale player in this business that can compete with the hotel industry and really talk about what the benefits are. We intend to do that. We're investing a lot of money to do it in the years ahead.
Thank you very much indeed.
You're very welcome.